June 28, 1919. Dear leaders of France, England, and Italy, I want to invite you to the Treaty of Versailles. We are going to do a conference to determine the fate of Germany. This conference will take place at the Palace of Versailles in Paris. But I want you to know that Russia will not be invited, because they didn't provide us the complete support in the war. They left just to have a communist internal war when the entire world was in war. If we invite them, they will just infect us with their Marxist ideas. I think that those Germans should pay us all the damage they caused to our countries and our economy. And if we invite Russia, they wouldn't agree, because they are communists and they just want justice and equality, when all we want is for them to pay. Also, Russia is very busy trying to reconnect their economy and solving their internal problems. We shouldn't let them solve their problems and get this treaty ready so Germans can pay us back. So we are going to teach those Germans, and they would not want to start a massive war like they did last time. So I invite you to take courage and assist to the Treaty of Versailles to get a vote over Germans' fate. And this way we are going to get back everything we lost. Sincerely, Woodrow Wilson. July 8, 1919. Dear Woodrow Wilson, I feel really bewildered because you didn't count on me to determine the fate of Germany. You didn't invite me to the Treaty of Versailles, and we also have the right to vote and take such big decisions that will determine somehow our future. We were one of the most victims of the war and all the attacks of the Germans. We lost approximately 1,700,000 soldiers, and you just lost 150,000 soldiers. And you think we shouldn't be part of the Treaty of Versailles? You only lost 5% of what we lost, and you just want to dictate the Treaty of Versailles? I think you just want to get all the credit of the war, because you step away during all the war and wait for the last minute to attack, and this way to get all the credit. This war causes a lot of damages in our country. It almost destroyed our economy, our lands, and all the innocent people that died. And we need to reconstruct all the losses we have during the war. And you think we don't deserve to have the right to vote? We really need the Germans to pay for our damages. We need the lands back, and we need them to pay all the debts they caused. We need to get our economy back in the line again. I feel betrayed because I can't believe that you didn't count on me as a vote, and you all know how our country was affected and all the debts this war caused. I can't believe that you, just because we have difference in our ideals, we are going to take us away from the Treaty of Versailles. We may have different thinking, but we have a common problem to solve, and I think our vote is really matter in this treaty. Sincerely, Vladimir I. Lenin.
September 20, 1945. My dear Mr. Wilkinson, it properly speaks. Why did you have to throw that nuclear bomb over the Japanese? They were willing to surrender just before you threw that A-bomb. We know that it was not to stop the war between you and the Japanese. We know that it was directed toward us. You just wanted to show the amazing power you had. Please, can you tell me why did you do that to some innocent cities that have nothing to do with the war? You had no right to do that to them, starting from the point they were wanting to surrender. You treacherous capitalist. With that bomb, instead of stopping one war, you will gain some new enemies, and also you will have to carry in your mind the amount of people you've killed. Sincerely, Ivan Janin Karnikov. Postdata. You'll burn in hell, you capitalist are not even a little bit distrust. November 24, 1945. My dear Sergei Smirnov, why can you think something like that from us when the ones that have devastated cities and killed more people were you? You and your despicable communism, which only purpose destroyed what we believe in and what we have fought for so many years. Also, why do you argue us for killing innocent people when it was you who during these wars destroyed more cities and killed more people than we did? And also, you say it is our fault that we did what we did to save your and our lives by stopping the war before it killed more people. You call us traitors, and what you did wasn't treason? You signed a pact with the devil in human form, and then you beg for our help, and if we wait a little bit, now the fault is ours. What you did was more than treason toward us. It was like stabbing us by the back. You did the worst choice you could do while alive. Sincerely, Michael Wallace.